With summer here, many folks will get that itch to give their outdoor space a new look. But how can families get their backyard summer ready without breaking the bank? Joining me now with some tips and ideas from their own backyard in Laurel, Mississippi, we have DIY and design experts Ben and Aaron Napier. Thanks for being with us today, guys.
Yeah, good morning.
Thanks for having us.
All right, you got a good looking backyard, so I want you to start by giving us some budget-friendly projects that we can recommend for people.
Well, we like to think of long term on saving on your budget, and so we every year we fertilize our yard and we make sure and water and cut it in the morning, because as it gets hotter, especially in those hotter months, it's going to scorch it if you try and do it later in the day.
Yeah, and this is a tip that maybe people overlook, but if you pressure wash your house after pollen season every year, it saves money rather than having it repainted. A good pressure wash can make it look like it was just painted, and it'll make the paint last longer.
All right, guys, I started my very first garden this year, so you have to let me know some of your favorite. I'm trying. I have a jalapeno pepper, about the size of my pinky, but it's coming.
Peppers need tons of water, right? That's what I know about peppers.
Okay, well there you
you're supposed to
go.
water them a lot.
Yes, and if you're planting flowers, annuals take a lot of time, a lot of maintenance, and it gets expensive because you have to replant after every season. So I like to plant perennials. They sprout up, they give your yard color, and it takes minimal maintenance and money. And when we're buying flowers, the best thing to do is use your Bank of America Cash Rewards credit card, because you get cash back. You do it yourself, and you get money back, so it's perfect when you're thrifty like we are.
Yeah, it's a win-win. And we actually, going back to your garden, my father-in-law is a big gardener, and he likes for me to bring my old eggshells over because he crushes them up in the garden. I'm not sure what it does, but
It's compost.
yeah, he's got the best tomatoes, so it's
Eggshells,
working.
it's magic.
All right, that sounds easy enough. So let's talk about some of the mistakes that people make so they can hopefully avoid doing them when they're giving their backyard kind of a makeover.
One of the biggest things that I notice is they'll see something and they think it's really pretty, and then they just go and buy it and plant it in the yard.
I'm guilty with hydrangeas.
Yeah, you got to take into account like when the sun is going to hit the plant, where it'll be, what the soil is like in that area. So make sure you research before you just go out and buy things and plant them, because then sometimes they don't last, they die, or they never get big and full.
All right, when it comes to hosting and entertaining, do you have some good stuff we can do, some DIY things that'll save us a few bucks out there?
Yes, actually, if you bring things from inside that you wouldn't expect to find outdoors, like your rugs and your lamps, your pillows, it makes the outdoors feel like the indoors, which is the coziest feeling in the world. You got to remember to bring it all in before a rain comes, but it makes a huge difference, a big impact when you entertain outside.
All right, and lastly,
we need to go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, how do we stay on budget with all this stuff?
The biggest way we stay on budget is making a plan up front. So I'm bad about just running to the store and buying a bunch of stuff, but we always use our Bank of America card, Cash Rewards credit card, because you actually get that money back. So no matter what you spend money on for your yard, you're going to get some of that back, and that's always a win-win.
All right, thanks guys for all of this. Where can we send our viewers for more info today?
Be sure and check out bankofamerica.com/getcashback. There's all kinds of tips and ideas for things you can do in your yard there.
Yeah, and we have a website, aaronandben.co/journal is the link to visit the daily journal that I write.
All right, thanks for that. Enjoy your summer, guys.